Next battle, T-Top and Tay-Rock. Um, yeah, I battled Tay-Rock late at night. If you battle Tay-Rock later on in the night at any event, and you don't got that back-to-back chain punching rapidy rap shit like him, it's gonna be a good night. That's just how it goes. Like when you're battling Rock on that stage, niggas, the angles are not available. I do feel like T Top had good material, but Tay Rock was on one. He was on one. It was clear. I mean, I can't, I can't. There's nothing to really negate. Tay Rock was in his own, nigga. I grace top sheet happens. The whole flow pattern for him to get there was insane. The whole flow pattern for him to get there was incredible. And I was saying it. I said, yo, when Rock hits them patterns, niggas will say, oh, Tay Rock, da da da. They don't really give Tay Rock credit for being a great rapper, but he is. He just puts his multis in a street way. He doesn't do multi syllable rapping like a Disaster or like a thesaurus or like a Passwords or like an Immaculate. But don't take away that that nigga knows how to rap very good. That nigga knows how to rap very, very, very good. Nigga, that whole setup to get to the seed happens was one of my most favorite stretches of the night because it's just syllable after syllable. And I mean, like, nah, time, me rapping, wrote those, eat happen, wheels off, knee, like he was wilding. He was out of his mind. I mean, the whole shit, they not gonna know if it's Busy the Bear, if they Tommy from Martin, they not gonna know if it's busy or not. The what else? He was wilding. He was wilding. You know what I mean? He was wilding. He was in rare form, man. He was in rare form. You know what I mean? Yeah, Rock definitely got that. And then what's crazy, right, is a lot of niggas shitted on the body bitch because the body bitch was done in a small room with Official. But I said that then. I said, yo, if he ever brings that body bitch out in front of a crowd, that shit is gonna look like a movie. That shit is gonna look like a movie. If he blue surrounding the bear like the Klondike logo was crazy. But if he would have did that first body bitch in front of mad people, y'all would have liked it the first time. It went viral because for the people that just seen it just thought it was funny. But him bringing it back this one, that shit was insane. That shit was insane. Tay Rock was on one. Aside from Sean, I had Tay Rock having the second best performance of the night. That nigga made a movie. Clearly won the battle. He made a movie. That was the old Tay Rock. And I seen Tay Rock post now saying that he has 43 URL battles. First of all, that's insane. That is insane. That is insane. For a nigga to have 43 URL battles and still be one of the top niggas, that is insane. So salute to Tay Rock for that. That's a crazy accolade. I appreciate what he's done for the culture. You know what I mean? Because to have that type of accolade is spooky, man. And out of 43 battles, I confidently feel like 40 of them were great battles. That's a 40-3 ratio. That's unheard of. That's unheard of. 43 URL battles, and I think 40 of them are good battles. And it might be 41. I'm just giving three bad games. Now I mean, Rock is a legend, my nigga. Rock is a legend. Now I mean, I don't even know how many I got, but Tay Rock is URL. Like we're not talking about me right now. We're not concerned with what I did. We're talking about Rock. Tay Rock is URL. With that being said, Smack, Beasley, Chico, Caffeine, get that man what he wants. That man says he wants an event in Baltimore. Get that man what he wants immediately. You feel me? Get that man that event that he wants immediately. Tay Rock has not had a home game. Get that man a home game immediately. Either 2022 or 2023. The work that he's put in for the culture, the work that he's put in for URL, he deserves that. I want to see that. Now I mean, Tay-Rock in a home game in Baltimore 2022, 2023. Will I rematch Tay-Rock in Baltimore? Absolutely not. I'm unavailable. My phone is disconnected. I'm broke, baby. Don't call me. Can I? Same shit I said about Easy, man. I'm not battling Easy in Philly. Yeah, listen, at this point, this nigga Easy, now I mean, this nigga's on some John Wick shit, my nigga. I mean, you only got one shot to knock him off his fucking block, and it ain't gonna be in Philly. My phone is disconnected for that. But anything else, call me, cause I'm gonna knock him off. But it ain't gonna be in Philly, man. Right now, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. This opportunity only comes once in a lifetime. You heard Eminem, man. Y'all niggas heard Eminem. Now I told y'all, man. I'm one of the illest because I'm one of the smartest. That's the thing. My self-awareness is on cue. There's no way they'll let me be Easy in Philly. We good? Holla at me in Houston, Texas, Atlanta, Nebraska, New York, Vegas, anywhere but Philly. Don't call me for anywhere in PA. I don't want to battle him in Bethlington either. Or Norristown. Don't call me for anything in the radius of PA. Don't even call me in Camden. It's too close to Philly. I'm good. You hear me? Charlotte, New Orleans, anywhere that. But don't call me nowhere in the radius of Philly. If them niggas from Philly can get there and it's not that and it's closer to Philly than New York, don't call me. But nah, all joking aside, Tay-Rock deserves a home game, man. Tay-Rock deserves a home game immediately. You know what I mean? Immediately. Tay-Rock is a legend. He's done a lot for the culture. Yeah, I want to see it. To T-Top, I just feel like, yeah, it's like going against Rock with that big stage. You know what I mean? I like T-Top's material. Like I said, it's just the angles. It didn't hit going against somebody that's that rapid. Because T-Top had shit niggas was sleeping on. That whole everything under Rock Get 8, Timon and Pumbaa was crazy. Like the you ain't see the writings on the wall. He had some shit. Like you gonna watch it back and say he had some shit, but T-Top was just on one. I mean Tay-Rock was just on one. Last battle of the night, $100,000 on the line. What are we talking about? 100K on the line. Swamp versus JC. This the only battle I was on stage for. Cause you know after the last battle, our job is done. I mean, so we actually get to watch. So I went on stage for this last one. Shout out to Gerald McCoy, because I know Gerald McCoy. Gerald McCoy has been a big fan of the culture for years. You know what I mean? He's done what he done on stage in private multiple times. Real stand-up dude. You know what I mean? Great career in the NFL. Shout out to him. And he's always showed nothing but love. So Gerald McCoy put up an extra $20,000, which then made this battle a $120,000 battle. And this is what I will say, right? For the people that say robbery. Now, I do not disagree with Quest McCody. That shit was not a 30 at all. Swamp, in my opinion, clearly had the second. And for anybody else that was a judge that said 30, because I walked out after the battle was over. For anybody else that said 30, it wasn't a 30. We're not going to do that. It wasn't a 30. But this is what I will say. And this is what people have to understand. You can't say robbery when somebody didn't put up a perfect. Shout out to Swamp. You know what I mean? I apologize to Swamp. I want to see Swamp battle Easy. I want to see Swamp battle Tay-Rock. I want to see Swamp battle whoever else he wants to battle because he deserves it. Swamp has done the impossible. Swamp had a crazy performance versus Dot. Swamp had a crazy performance against Rum Nitty. Crazy performance against Fonz. Won against Shotgun Suge. And he did his thing against JC. But you can't say something is a robbery when you don't put up a perfect. And what I mean by this is JC is the type of person that you can't go in a battle with him when it's judged and mess up. The moment you did that, you might as well just know they're going to pick JC. because he's going to score perfect. He's going to give you the lines that you got to think about. He's going to perform on a high level. He's not going to mess up. He's not going to stumble on a word. And that was the deciding factor. What y'all forget is this is a judge battle. So when you are a judge, you cannot just go off of the material. You have to go off of every slight mistake because a battle is that close. Without the stumbles, this becomes a tougher battle for them to judge. So if it becomes tough without the stumbles to judge, what are they going to base it off of to get to the judging decision? They're going to judge it off of, okay, this is the minor thing that separates these two individuals, and that's what it was. Now, I mean, like, we can't go into a battle with somebody of the likes of JC and feel like, okay, we can mess up, and you got to expect the judge to still give it to him. You can't say robbery. I think robbery came in because of Quest saying 30, so niggas like, damn, he ain't get 30, why you say that? But even though I disagree with the 30, I don't feel like it's a robbery because battle rap at one point was from an era where if you mess up at all, you lose. Now we got past that to where if you mess up, you might just lose the round or points are taken away. So if we have 4 judges and these judges are judging it based on who gets through them, because I feel like that should be the first thing. I feel like the first unwritten rule of judging should be who gets through their material versus who has a mess up. So if that becomes the only deciding factor, like, yo, they both was good. Both of these niggas wilded out. Both of these niggas had some amazing shit. But JC got through it clean. Swamp didn't. Then that's who you would have to give it to. And I feel like JC is like, it's certain battles I've seen in the tournament where both people messed up. I feel like if you in a tournament and you going against JC, you should automatically know once you mess up. I mean, 9 times out of 10, they're going to give it to JC because he's not. And I feel like that's what happened. I think they both did great. I like the material and enjoyed it from both of them. But the deciding factor really came down to JC got through his shit clean. Swamp didn't. It's $120,000 on the line. We got to go with the individual that got through his material clean. And if you watch Swamp interview on PSA Hip Hop with 3 Letterman, he wasn't tripping at all. And I don't think Swamp got nothing to hold his head down because his stock has risen. I heard them both agree and say, you know what I mean, we're not splitting the money, but nobody walks away with nothing. So I'm pretty sure JC did the right thing, gave him some bread. And it's up for Swamp from here. He's going to get the Tay-Rock battle. I believe he's going to get the easy battle. And he's going to get whoever else he wants. So I don't think it's nothing for Swamp to be upset about. And I feel like for JC, it's just, you know what I mean, he's got his just due in terms of the inner culture, but now I think in terms of like the commercial culture, JC is now going to get his respect. We will now get to see JC versus Surf. We will now get to see JC versus the Loaded One. We'll now get to see JC versus Averb, if that's still a thing out there. You know what I mean? And whoever else JC wants to battle. I feel like after what JC did in this tournament, the ball is in his court. Like, it's nothing nobody could, you know what I mean, say about him and get out of smoke. You can't run now. You know what I mean? You can't get out of a battle with JC now. There's no way you could go. You have to be available. Anybody JC wants to battle right now, you look crazy saying you're not available. Anybody Swamp wants to battle now, y'all look crazy saying you're not available. Now, I mean, I'm about to give y'all a gem right now. Rock versus Swamp, JC versus Surf, Rum Nitty versus Fonz, Charlie Clips versus Calico. That shit looking like Summer Madness, man. Yeah, listen, Summer Madness, I'll take Jerry Easy, or I'll take Danny Myers again. I'm on bullshit right now. And the reason why I'm on bullshit with Danny is because he's really getting me upset. I felt the same way when Chef Trez was running around wilding on niggas. You know what I mean? I felt the same way when Chef Trez was wilding on niggas with the rebuttals. Danny, you getting too out of line. You getting too out of hand. I don't like it. You know what I mean? I don't like it. He's bugging. I mean, this nigga is doing 10 rebuttals in one time. Like, me and Danny need to run it again, man. You need to run it again. I might have to do 7 rebuttals. You know what I mean? So Danny, Easy, Jerry. That's the resume I'm turning in for Summer Madness. Big stage Danny is different. Big stage DNA is different. Hardcore. What we talking about? Don't do that. And I'm taking it personal, hardcore, because you're my brother. Don't do that. DNA versus Danny Myers, it definitely could be Battle of the Year. That's a movie waiting to happen. That's a movie waiting to happen. DNA versus Danny Myers in a rematch is a movie waiting to happen. More hardcore, I do. D Daisy, thank you. Shout out to everybody in here, man. That's my Nome 12 recap. I had to come on here to start the week all by myself, but for the rest of the week, I am pulling up with lots of guests. I plan to get